Okay, so one of the things having a studio and doing shoots is that you've got to rearrange it for different shoots. And that's the beauty of a studio, is that half the time we just leave everything out. No, I joke, we put it all away because there's nothing worse than crap lying everywhere. But we do have set ways of having stuff so we can have meetings, creative sessions, etc. But today, it's a little product shoot. So I'm going to rearrange the studio for a product shoot. Bit manky. Bit better. Product, not very exciting, but it's a product. So for some reason, a video head is left on my tripod rather than my architectural head, and we have dedicated video head tripods. Go figure. Using the Nikon D850, and we're using the 24-70 2.8 lens. Don't know if that's what I'm going to use at the moment, but I've got it just to see what we get. So, it's a very simple product that we've got to photograph here today. I mean, that's it. They're drain covers. Well, no, the drain pipe thingy jiggies. Anyway, not that difficult to photograph. They've had them done before. One of the things, okay, they didn't have them done before. They were given them when they took on the product. But one of the things I noticed when I looked at those shots is the distortion in them. When they've added the stuff on, it doesn't quite sit because they've had it really close to the product, and they've used the distortion of the barrel of the lens on the outsides of it to really distort the product, and it looks really, really weird. So that's not why they came to us. They were perfectly happy with those photos, which just goes to show what people are happy with. Really? But they were happy with them. They came because the colours changed. That's it. Anyway, we're going to redo them. We're going to redo the shots. I'm actually going to use a massive soft box on this to get really nice soft light to wrap around that, really nice, because it's round at the end of the day. Yes, I could do a multitude of things, but a really nice. So we're going to get the 6-foot octabox down. That's going to light it. Single light, that's all that's needed. We're cutting these out, so it's not really a big issue. We just need them to look good. This isn't a product shoot like what are these up there, where we need the light to be, you know, that's what's going to sell it. It's crafting it. This is a product shot to go on a website. It's going to be cut out, and that's what it's there for. It's got to show the product crystal clear. It's got to look good, but it hasn't got to look artistic. It's got to look realistic. That's the difference. People are buying this product. If suddenly it comes and it looks slightly different because we've used a bit of artistic license on it, they're not going to be impressed in the slightest, and it's not going to do your business any good. So in this situation, it's just light it well so you can see the product and see how all the details on it. There's a lot of details actually on this product. You might not even see, you can see bits there, yeah. So there's a lot of details in it, so we've got to light that and make that shine. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get the big octabox. Let's go and get it. Ta-da! That should do the job. One thing about using the big octabox is you don't try and put the octabox on the light, you put the light on the octabox and then you put it on the stand. Also, turn the front of it onto one of the legs to stop it leaning forwards, and go and get some extra sandbags to put on the back. And this is where it comes in really handy to have a little stool so you can reach for the light settings, because it doesn't alter on those triggers. Now, we do have a grid on the front of this at the moment. That's coming off. There's no use whatsoever to me on here. I don't care about light spill. I want as much light coming out of that as possible. So we are going to get rid of that. Yeah, let's get rid of it. This is actually so satisfying to do. How satisfying is that? I haven't had this much fun building something since Lego. Look, build a stack. You have to put it certain ways, it's great. So I've got the camera here at the moment. And the reason I've got that is because on the original photographs, when they did this picture, they've done it so close to the product here that as they came down, it sort of arced between all the pictures. And they showed the different steps. And we just want it bang on every time, so it looks perfect from top to bottom. And we do that by distance. Settings on the camera. So I'm going to use 250. Let's just take that for the shutter speed. I'm going to use f8 to start with. ISO's down at 100. And that's where we're going to start it. At the moment the light's on 4th power. I don't know what that's going to look like. We shall have a look, shall we? Let's see. See how good my guesswork is going to be. La 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 la. And this is why I love the architectural head, because I can just minute tweak it. So we can probably go in a little bit there. Now bear in mind this camera is a real overkill for what we want. It's just, yeah, it is. There's no two ways about it. I don't care about that. It gives us more to crop into and more to do. So let's just take a reference shot. Well, what do you know? That's pretty. Let's that way. There we go. Smack off. I need to raise it a little bit into there, and I want to actually raise the camera higher as well. The simplest thing, having a table with adjustable legs. Just thought, you might be wondering why, if I'm cutting all this out, have I got a white background and a white base? I could say it's to cut out easily, and that's one thing. Second thing is, actually the light's bouncing back. So I'm getting light bounce back after that, which is sorting out the back edges and bouncing light. So with one light, I've suddenly got 3 flags, 2 flags, 3 lights. That's bouncing light around for me onto that product. I don't have to use multiple lights to have different light sources. I can use flags for that, and that's what I've done here. So now we're going to take another shot, but we've got it top down now, so let's move this back because I moved it. All I'm doing there is getting it in the centre. Let's get that level straight, and let's zoom in and have a look at these. Let's flip that round so I can see. So this is smack on the back of the camera. The light off that is just beautiful. You see the back, the way the light's bouncing around on both sides there. So we show very definitively what's going on. Top's gorgeous into that. We've got detail, we've got shadow in the real deepest recesses there, which is great. That's exactly what I want to show. And there we go. I knew what settings before I even pressed the trigger on there to do, because I've been doing this for years and it's in my head that those settings get the perfect shot in this environment. So although it might look that I just went bang bang done and it's really simple, I've had years of experience that's built up to that. It wasn't an overnight thing. When I first started out, I might have done 10 different shots, altering the exposure, altering the intensity to get the right shot look that I want. Experience has taught me that, and 90% of the time I get it right. It's really difficult products that we have to do that little bit extra on. So don't be disheartened by the fact that I just did that in seconds. That's what I'm paid to do. this is a commercial job for me. This isn't going to be an award piece in a gallery that I need to spend hours on and craft it and make it perfect. This is a product shot for business. I get paid a certain amount to do it and put it out there, and the client pays. The client is not paying for a magazine cover. He's paying for something to go on his website to sell his product. And you've got to bear that in mind when you're doing photography as to what the end purpose is, and are you actually value for money? If you're not making enough money to live out of it as well, what's the point of doing it? So a little tip when you're doing, you hear that sound next door? Oh. Little tip when you're doing this sort of stuff is when we've got this product here, just wipe dust and things off it, because I know it's not going to be in a magazine or something, but little details like that matter, and the clients will notice little details like that if you leave them on and go, oh, didn't even clean the product. So clean it. Things like that really, really do help. Also, have a look when you're doing a product, even though the clients give you a set brief and you've done your set brief, do some extra shots, different styles, because you might sell the extra photographs. Right, that's it. That little product there, I sort of went over it, it's bigger than a finger. That little product there, all done. All done, sent off to client for them to approve. They'll choose which ones they want clipped, they'll get clipped, and that's done. Nice, quick, easy little job, but that's what it's all about. It's turnaround, it's business, it's getting stuff done, but it's having the facility to do it anyway. So, hope you like that little behind the scenes. But you know what? While I'm here, we've got up there, I can reach the ceiling, green, and that's chroma green. So what I thought we'd do, actually, you know what? We're going to save that for the next one. It's going to be about green screen, I think. Yeah, I think we might do that, because at the moment, I've got to get ready for a birthday party. Have a good one. See you soon.